What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel and to another video. As you can tell from the title, today we're going to be talking about my unpopular opinions, and I just wanted to have like a fun video where I talk about some of the fashion and beauty trends, whether they came out in 2023 or earlier. Just those specific ones that I could not get to participate in. I want to make this a very fun video, so I do hope that you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with the cargo skirts, and I am not talking about the ones that are tight fitted with the pocket details and all that. Those I actually find cute, and I do have one. I am more so referring to those with the poofy style, and I think it has like a drawstring at the bottom that when you pull it, it becomes even poofier. Oh my god, I can't deal with that. I'm gonna have to put that up on the screen. I just knew that that would not flatter my body because I am petite and it's just gonna swallow me up. Plus I wouldn't even know how to style it in the first place. Now I have seen on the internet, you know, some girls actually ate the look up and they were able to make it work. But as for me, I'm like, no, I think I'm gonna sit this one out. This would definitely not look cute on me. So that was a no-no. Next up are the Crocs. I know, don't come for me, please. Crocs had to be on my list. I just could not deal with it. I can't deal with Crocs. So now, just to give you like a backstory before we get into the not so serious part, Crocs came out in 2002 and they were inspired by the Dutch clogs. So you would see that it kind of looks very similar. So I guess whoever came up with the brand was actually inspired by that. And I did some research and it said that it was originally made for people who used to travel on the boats or like boaters. So just the way that it was made that it would be waterproof, that the soles would have that grip focused sole, so of course it would prevent slipping, and it used to provide foot protection as well. So it was made in such a way that it could be worn both on water, you know, by the boaters, and on land, hence the name Crocs, because it was named after, you know, the crocodile, because it lives both on land and in water. So that's like the backstory of it. Just going back to this, I have never been one to jump on the Croc trend. I'm not quite sure when it became popular, but people seem to love it a lot, and you know, they put like the fun gibbets on it and all that, but I just could not get myself to join that trend. And it's okay, you don't always have to get on every trend because it might not be your style and all that. Crocs are definitely not my style. One thing I'm gonna tell you though, they are comfortable. And I know that because whenever I go to my sister's, now she has like the fuggliest dad looking Crocs ever, you know, like the dad style Crocs. Oh my god, but they are so comfortable. Whenever I'm there, I'm always in those Crocs, and she's like, why do you always wear my Crocs when you say they're ugly? Yes, they're ugly. I mean, they're kind of cute but also ugly. I just can't, but they're very, very comfortable. I know I wear my sister's at home, but that's about it. I personally would not put my money into that, to either wear it at home or outside, especially not outside. Absolutely not. My nieces actually have them and they love them to death. But yeah, this one too is a no-no for me. Next, I have on my list extra long nails. Now I know this has always been around. It's not necessarily a trend that started in 2023. No, absolutely not. But I just had to add it there. Now for me personally, if you watch my vlogs and you kind of interact with me, I am mostly just rocking my natural nails. You know, I like to keep them short, or sometimes I use my press-ons because I'm a press-on girly. Or during the summer, I like to, you know, just kind of treat myself and go to the nail salon and get some nails on. And even when I do that, I get short nails. So for me, it's the matter of not me being used to having long nails. and I see some really long nails that people seem to like on the internet, and I don't quite get it. But then again, like I said, I'm just not used to that. But I wonder how comfortable that is. Whenever I get mine, they're short, because if not, I'm not gonna be able to function. To tie my shoe straps would be a problem. Putting on lashes, forget it. That's not even gonna happen with long nails. I can't. I can't. It's just too much. So like I was saying, some of those really curved long nails, now those are definitely not cute. No. It is a no for me. So I mean, if you like long nails, do you, girl? But as for me, I am going to stick to my shorties forever and ever. Amen. And then in line with that, extra long lashes. Oh God. I see some really extra, like really long lashes, mostly on Instagram. Let's say when someone has their lash extensions done and they're like showing it off. I don't know, sometimes it just looks so painful. I don't know if maybe it's the glue that's irritating them. It's like full and fluffy and long. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Now I do know that with the extensions, as the days go by, some of the lashes tend to fall off, so it may not look as full as before, but still, it's not for me. Extra long fluffy lashes, absolutely not. Now I do go with wispies, like for this one, but at the same time I feel like some would feel that this is a natural look. So then again, it just depends on style. Now for me, I mostly would not go for those type of styles because I have tiny eyes. So if I go for that, you're probably going to only see like half of my eyes, because it's going to cover most of it, and it just does not look natural at all to me. Even when I think I've gone through the experience of buying way too fluffy lashes, let's say from Amazon, and it just did not look right on me. So that is how I know that, okay, this is not for me. Next up, we're gonna kind of go into like the Y2K vibes. I have on my list vintage faded jeans. No. So these actually were very popular back in the day. At least growing up, I do remember wearing some of these, and I used to love it so much. Back in Gambia, we used to call them dirty jeans or something like that, like dirty jeans. I used to love those so much. I actually remember having like a couple pairs I've worn to parties, like the 6th grade parties and all that. Oh my God, I still have those memories. But I would like the faded jeans to stay in the early 2000s. You can stay there. As for me, I'm not going to rock that. I just don't like that at all now. I saw that they've brought it back. I've seen it on different websites being sold. I'm like, no. Whenever I see that, I'm like, bombastic side eye. You are not getting into my cart. So yeah. And next up, low-waisted jeans. Those two have been very popular back in the day, and they've brought it out, and the girls have been rocking it on the gram. Some actually pull it off really nicely. But for me, again, I am petite, so wearing low-waisted jeans just doesn't look right on me. I feel like it makes me look even shorter, and I'm not trying to do that. For me, I just like high-waisted everything. High-waisted pants, high-waisted jeans, high-waisted skirts, because it just gives me that illusion of a nice silhouette, and just gives me like the right proportions so I don't look stumpy. That's the word. So low-waisted jeans, I mean, no, it's a no for me. I'm going to sit that one out as well. Next up, I have the Mary Janes, and I feel like I've worn something similar growing up. Maybe that's why I just can't get into it. But no, they they need to take that back to wherever it came from, please. Mary Janes to me are not cute. And I've been seeing that they've been coming up with the heeled ones too. Why? They don't look cute at all. I don't feel like I can pull off any look at all with those Mary Janes. I've seen a couple people and you know they've rocked it with their outfit, but as for me, I just can't. It actually reminds me of the shoes that my sister and I jokingly call Dalimburu. If you're Gambian, you know what I'm talking about. Just in direct translation, like bread shoes, because they basically look like bread because they're so flat. So next up are the Tabby shoes. Now I didn't even know that those shoes were called Tabby shoes. Like whenever I came across them on websites, I'm like, what the heck is this? But I actually did some research and they seem to have some kind of purpose, at least back in the day. So they originated from Japan. And apparently, let me just read that, they were used as outdoor footwear for craftsmen who needed to work in detail. So I guess it was very useful for them back in the day, and most of the designers in the present day have been inspired by that. I'm thinking that this is, for at least the present day, it's more of like fashion than it being useful per se. At least that's what I think. But I mean, I just can't get it. I don't get the Tabby shoes at all. I've mostly seen them in ankle booties and boots, but lo and behold, they actually have them in sneakers. Can you actually imagine that? Again, I'm like, how comfortable would this be? Because it's like your toes are gonna, because there's that separation, your toes are gonna be like this. That's like the only way I can kind of comprehend it, because there's no way. Maybe if I see this in store, I'm gonna try it on just for the heck of it, just to see if it's comfortable or not. But yeah, y'all, some of these high-end brands actually have come with it, in some retail for as high as $900 going up. I'm like, what? All in the name of fashion? Okay, well, I see you. So yeah, but of course there are others that are cheaper. As for me and my legs and my feet, we're not getting into that. Nope. And then the last one I have are the big red cartoon-like boots. If you're constantly on the internet, you may have seen this. This pair of boots was actually created or designed by this New York based brand called Mischief, and it made its debut in February of 2023. So I see that it's being inspired by a Japanese TV show that airs, I think it's called Astro Boy. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to stay, in that anime or TV series or whatever that is. Why, please, why? It actually became so popular and people were getting it, like celebrities, people on TikTok. I guess, I mean, it looks fun. Maybe that's why people get it, like just for the heck of it. Maybe this would be something you can wear to a Halloween party or just a fun party. Overall, I understand that this is, like a creative, fun thing, but when I saw the price that it was being retailed for, it was going for $350. Why would I buy a $350 shoe that looks like Dora the Explorer? They're rubber. It's a no. I think I've actually seen this on Fashion Nova too. Oh my god, I'm like, Fashion Nova, stop. No, that is all I had for you today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. So let me know in the comments if there are any fashion trends that you absolutely have not been able to participate in. Do you agree with some of the things I've said or not? Let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to chat with you guys. Until I come your way next time. Bye, guys.